Like, what's the role of God in your life? If you just look, what's the role of God? You realize that you're doing everything for yourselves. And it's not a good thing. You're doing everything for yourself. And that's the reason why the marriages are failing, the business are failing, your life is failing, because you're not giving God time. You're not giving him time to answer your prayer, to come in and help you these sections that you have difficulty. You're not allowing him. Let's take a look, for example, job. You're jobless. What do? We take our CV, get different copies of it, go to different offices, try to talk to people. You're looking for a job, try to bribe people just to give us a job. Like, we are always begging for the job. Like, we are forcing the situation. That's what we call the Newtonian model of reality, which is basically involving doing action, doing everything for yourself, trying to affect the result. That's not how it's supposed to be. If you understand how spirituality works, spirituality works in this way. Your responsibility is basically to be in the state as if you have that thing. We call it the act as if. The quantum model of reality, in this case, says that your work is to feel the emotions of if that thing has already happened. So it's the job. I have to behave as if I have the job. That's the only responsibility I have. Then it's upon God now to look for the best opportunity for me and then bring it to me, not me go after it. The reason as to why we are chasing after our dreams, we're going after it, is because we are not patient enough. We are not willing to let the unknown surprise us. You're not willing to let God surprise you. You pray today and tomorrow you just want to go and do something. Like, give God time. All this hurry that we have is not going to take us anywhere. We need to be able to give God time to answer our prayers. Quantum model of reality says act as if, behave as if you already have that job. Relax. Don't do any action. No. Unless it's an inspired action. For example, I might pray, I want the job. Then the next morning I get a feeling, call a friend, then you call a friend, then they tell you, I have an opportunity, you can come and try, you can come for the interview. You see, so you have to wait for an inspired action. Don't involve yourself with your own ideology, just go for it. Wait for inspired action. That's what we call faith. You act as if. This mindset of going after your dreams is a lie. You're wasting an opportunity to be blessed by God. You're wasting an opportunity for God to surprise you. If you knew how powerful God will bring that thing that you want, you won't stress yourself with all these things. The same thing applies with marriage. Yes, I know I want a wife, I know I want a husband. If I sit down and I write all the qualities that I want, and then go outside there, start looking for that person, I can guarantee you will never find. You will never. But what if I turn the other way and say, I'm gonna be that person that will match the person that I want, and then I act as if I match the emotions and the thought, and then the action follows. If I behave in that way, it means I am complete. It means I'm that person. Then synchronicity, law of attraction, God is the one now to bring, not you to go and look for it. The moment you start going looking for these things, you realize that you're using a lot of resources, you're losing a lot of money, you're wasting your time. Like, it's so tiresome. And in most cases, it won't work. So when you leave it for God to bring it to you, is one of the most satisfying thing. One of the most satisfying thing ever, because you just relax and you waited for it. And this is how it's supposed to be.